Today we are reviewing the Blackstone pizza oven.
It's been a while since I've done a pizza video.
You can see it's sizzling right there.
And it will still be a little while longer.
Look how delicious this meat looks. Oh, look at that toreado jalapeno.
Because our first cook will be tacos on this Blackstone pizza oven review. And we're doing it all here on Al Lunacy Queuing. Welcome back, my good people. This silly fucker here is Al Lunacy, and he forgot to plug in the wireless mic receiver. As you'll see here, he tries to walk off when he realizes it. But then I figured I'll just do a voiceover. So yeah, this is my first video on the Blackstone pizza oven. I found this at my local Walmart for a pretty cheap price, so I thought, why not? I'm a sucker for pizza. Well, pizza and tacos, so we'll do tacos first, then some pizza videos soon. So let's talk about the pizza oven features before we get to the cook. So this is the Blackstone model number 6961 pizza oven. It sells for $274 when it's regular priced. However, I scored it on clearance for much cheaper. Let's go over some specs of the pizza oven. This pizza oven comes in at 33 1/4 inches wide by 18 1/4 inches high and 25 3/4 inches deep. With a total weight of 86 pounds, 24,000 BTUs, and 1-year warranty. It has a 15-inch pizza stone on top and bottom so it can handle pizzas up to 15 inches. Some rugged side handles, a temperature gauge on top, and a heat-retaining front door. It comes with an attached regulator to handle 1-pound propane tanks, but you can add a 20-pound regulator hose like I did, but that will be extra. Now let's do a quick walk around. So as you can see here, the pizza oven does look well built. You can see the rubber handle here on the side feels pretty sturdy. And here's a quick shot of the back. Then we'll move on to the other side where there's another sturdy handle and these vent holes on the back. So if we look up and top, there's also some ventilation on top. We'll see how well that works when we start doing the burn-in. Then we have that chrome bezel temperature gauge on top, and the heat retaining door does have a handle. Let's open it up. So when we take a look inside, you'll see that the bottom pizza stone is round. Then there is a square pizza stone on top that overlaps the round pizza stone on the bottom. And in front, underneath the pizza stone, is the brand name Blackstone. And if you look at the burner on bottom, you have the knobs and of course the Blackstone logo. Alright, so that's the quick walk around. Now let's do a burn-in of the pizza oven so we can get to cooking. Like I mentioned before, we are using a 20-pound tank since I did purchase the hose and regulator separate. So now we'll give it about 20 minutes or so to heat up.
Okay, so as it's climbing in temperature, I can see, the exhaust coming from here, ventilating pretty well. And then, and I can feel the heat coming from here as well. But for right now, I do have the 2 burners all the way up, and it's climbing already to 325. We'll see how high it can get, and then we'll do a test using the laser temp thermometer. Okay, guys, so we passed 400. We're nearing 450, as you can see there. 490, and let's see what we get on top. Similar numbers, 475, 480. That's very, very good. That's something that you want to see, so that you know that you're cooking your toppings. So that's a plus right there. I'm just going to leave it open from now on because I'm going to be bringing out a pan that we're going to cook our meat in. So the whole idea here is to get a cast iron pan and preheat it before we place our meat inside the oven. Okay, so we're back. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get this out a little bit. I should be wearing my heat treated gloves, but I'm not. Ooh, got it on there. Look at all that rib meat, all that fat will render into the chuck steak as well.
So what we're using for taco meat today is what the local meat market named Vera's Meat Market sells for $3.99 a pound special. It's basically the uneven trim cuts that they cut off when they are squaring up dino ribs. I'm cubing up the meat in between with some of the fat and mixing it with a little bit of chuck steak. This should give us some juicy tacos when the fat renders.
We're hoping for some nice juicy tacos. So let me put that in deeper and you know what I meant. And stir the meat around real quick. You can see it's sizzling right there. Okay, so we have the meat out again. I'll go ahead and mix this around. Looks like we've already got a good color.
So I like grilling my onions with the meat, so we're adding a whole white onion. Then we'll add a little bit of seasoning on top. We'll mix this all together. Then we'll place it back in the oven to cook our onions. Halfway through, I'll mix it again. Then I'll add some jalapenos on the side of the pan as it stays warm up on top of the pizza oven. Now all that fat and bones that we had left over from the meat trimming will be cooked for the dogs. So we'll put that in the pizza oven to get it nice and toasty. While that cooks, we'll have our meat on top of the oven where it stays warm, and look at that juicy, delicious, succulent meat. I had to finish off the jalapenos with the dog scraps because it wasn't hot enough on top, but we got it done.
Check this out, the dog's food is all done and they're eating it. There's Anakin, and this is Obi. And look at our food. Oh, look at that toreado jalapeno. Nice little char on it.
I added chopped cilantro and red onions to our corn tortilla tacos. That jalapeno toreado was hot. This is what is known as Taqueria-Style tacos here in South Texas and probably throughout the southwest border. I munched on these delicious tacos while watching the Sunday NFL games. All in all, a great first cook in the Blackstone pizza oven. I'm looking forward to actually cooking pizza on this soon. For now, I'll call this first cook with the pizza oven a success. Thanks for hanging with me on this one. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Hope to see you all again very, very soon.